I think that when Rex Ryan is talking about how this has the potential to be the best team, it's because he's so in love with his defense. And his signature is defense. And everything, he's got an addiction to defense. And anytime you see a defense this elite, you've got a defensive line that has improved. You've got this kid Copels, who's a rookie, that they're projecting is going to be big time. Muhammad Wilkerson is already a stud and a man-child. You got David Harris, you know, heading your linebacker.
Keep on going.
He's big time. You've got Darrell Reeves. You've got Antonio Cromartie. You've got Jeremiah Bell.
Thank you.
You've got
LaRon Landry.
LaRon Landry from the Redskins. All of these things are true. And as a result of that, in all seriousness, you can understand the bravado that Rex Ryan exhibits, because, and you also, if you know Rex Ryan, you know that he believes his defense is everything. If he has an elite defense, then that's the recipe for great success, which is why I understand where he's coming from.
Is it bravado or truth?
I don't believe it's truth. And the reason I don't believe it's truth, and by the way, I'm not even blaming Tim Tebow for this, because I still stand here in front of your face and tell you, as we sit here today, Tim Tebow may be their best option offensively. And that's not to say, because I know he can't throw, but the point is that he can do other things. He can do other things. I'm just looking at them offensively. Santonio Holmes can play. I don't mean to cast any aspersions and act like I'm saying he can't play. I'm saying he's miniature, Skip, and it's a struggle for him to get separation. I don't know about Jeremy Curley. I don't know about Stephen Hill. I don't even want to hear anything about Chaz Schillings. So with all of that being said, and questions on the offensive line, even though, speaking to Nick Mangold yesterday, he's confident that they're going to be okay. I am not convinced that the Jets' offense can do a lot of damage. And as a result, I think they're going to be mediocre at best. It wouldn't surprise me at all if we're looking at another 8-8 season.
So Stephen A. Smith sticks by his conviction. The Jets will miss the playoffs, correct?
I believe so.
Did I try to warn you about leaving the Dallas Cowboys out of the playoffs?
Don't compare the Cowboys
I'm
to
just
the Jets,
saying, I tried to warn you.
Right.
Now I'm going to do my friend Stephen A. another favor. I'm going to attempt to save you from your Tebow-hating self. And I realize you don't hate him personally. But you hate everything Tim Tebow stands for simply because I love me some Tim Tebow, because I believe in Tim Tebow. You do not believe in Tim.
Before you go on, be careful about that statement.
I think I nailed it.
No, when you say I don't like what I hate what he stands for.
No, as a football player.
As a football player.
To me, on the show.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Football,
you hate it.
Football, absolutely.
And to this moment, I have to declare this going into another football season.
Got you.
You still have given me zero credit for one of the all-time greatest calls in the history, certainly, of this sports show, and that was that Tim Tebow would take over a 1-4 team and take them on a 7-4 run. 7-4. I called it.
I'm trying to tell you, it's the Q-tips in your ears. I have done nothing but giving you credit for that, because you're the only person in America who did it.
Thank you.
Of course I gave you. How could I not?
Grudging credit.
Grudging. Everything everything I give you is grudgingly.
Okay. I am here to convince you that Tim Tebow, sooner than later, will take the Jets on a similarly astonishing run, at least astonishing to you, not to me, because the New York Jets are made for Tim Tebow. Because, wonder of wonders, miracles never cease. He finally has a coaching staff and a GM who actually believe in Tim Tebow. Oh, praise the Lord. They believe in him. So look at what he accomplished in Denver, where they didn't believe in him. This team is made for him, because this team will have not just a good defense, it will have the best defense in pro football.
But get me off. I'm not. Don't even start with the defense. We know that.
Okay, I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. I'm going to #1 defense in the NFL.
Okay, so
and that's because of experience, because of coaching, because of scheme, because of know-how. This will be the best defense. Now that the Ravens, without Suggs, have fallen back a little bit. 49ers will be close. We're going to talk about them in the next topic. Okay, now here we go. Here we go.
I'm sick already. Let me ask you this question. When Tebow beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, good Lord, I can't believe I just said that on television. What was the Pittsburgh Steelers?
They were ranked statistically the #1 defense. Okay?
So what you saying?
Okay, he crushed him. He knocked him down to about 5th ranked after that game, right?
You don't have to go there and embellish. I'm just saying.
Here's the point. With all the sky is falling focus on the Jets' right tackle, we all forget The Jets had 3 Pro Bowlers in their offensive line last year. Not 1 or 2, 3.
Yes.
And 2 of them were starters. DeBurkashaw and Mangold, you had on your show.
Moore, yes, yeah.
And Brandon Moore made the Pro Bowl, even as an injury, or he's actually a Super Bowl replacement.
Right.
Okay? Now, we get to what does Rex Ryan, what is his dream come true? Ground and pound.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow made for this because all of a sudden Sean Green and McKnight will become stars because Tebow will make them stars, and sooner than later the Jets will have the #1 rushing attack in pro football to go along with the #1 defense. And I'm going to say this again. I'm going to be on record up front. What happened last year in Denver? Tim Tebow turned Demaryius Thomas into a home run hitting star. Did he not? Yes, he did.
No.
Yes, he did.
No.
Who beat Pittsburgh in overtime?
No.
Demaryius Thomas.
That doesn't make him a home run star. That doesn't make it one game.
I am here to proclaim Tebow will do exactly the same thing with Stephen Hill, the rookie. 6 feet 4 inches of lightning bolt. Stephen Hill and Tebow already started to connect in the preseason. They will have the same rapport that Tebow had with Demaryius last year. All of a sudden, that will be his home run hitting star, and this offense will start to fly once Tebow takes over.
Let me make sure I have all the facts here. Let me make sure I have, as you would say, I'm getting you on the record. You're saying that Tim Tebow and the New York Jets are going to have the #1 rushing attack in the NFL?
And #1 defense.
Well, forget the defense. We know that. The defense is elite.
Let's just forget about the defense.
The defense is elite. I'm saying there's nothing to debate there. There's no argument there. You're saying they're going to have the #1 rushing attack in the NFL? How are they going to do that if Tim Tebow's the backup?
Because by game 6, just like in Denver, he will take over. Slowly but surely, he will seize control of not only this team, but this locker room and this huddle.